Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We're going to explore a very important and sensitive topic: comprehensive police response to domestic abuse. This presentation will cover key protocols, legal considerations, ways to support victims, and the crucial role of community collaboration in ensuring effective intervention. Our goal is to deepen understanding and improve the way law enforcement addresses these challenging situations. Let's dive in. When police respond to domestic abuse incidents, their role is crucial in protecting victims and enforcing the law effectively. One of the most important aspects of their intervention is securing the immediate safety of the victim, which helps to stabilize what can often be volatile and dangerous situations. By doing so, they create the necessary space to begin legal proceedings that hold offenders accountable. Following established protocols ensures that the response is both timely and sensitive, minimizing additional harm and trauma. Ultimately, the goal of police intervention goes beyond just the immediate incident. It aims to prevent further domestic violence and contribute to safer communities overall. When a domestic abuse call comes in, the first step for 911 dispatchers is to gather all the critical information. This means asking about the exact location, understanding what's happening, and finding out if there are any weapons involved or immediate threats to safety. Next, they evaluate how urgent and dangerous the situation is, which helps them prioritize the response to get help where it's needed most quickly. If the caller is able, dispatchers will also provide safety instructions to help protect them until officers arrive. Finally, it's crucial that responding officers are fully informed about the situation before they get to the scene, so they can be prepared and respond appropriately. When officers arrive on the scene, their first priority is to secure the environment. This helps to prevent any situation from escalating further. Next, they separate the involved parties to conduct initial interviews separately, which allows for clearer information gathering. At the same time, officers perform quick safety checks to identify any immediate risks that could endanger anyone present. They carefully assess physical injuries, signs of intimidation, and any threats to bystanders. Establishing control over the scene is crucial to ensure that no further violence occurs and that everyone remains safe. When evaluating a situation, officers first assess the level of danger by looking at visible injuries, listening carefully to statements from those involved, and paying close attention to any environmental cues that might indicate immediate risk. Next, they determine probable cause, which is crucial because mandatory arrest laws often require detaining the primary aggressor if there's enough evidence. The priority is always to protect victims and the wider community, so intervention measures are designed with safety in mind. These measures can include removing the offender from the premises, issuing protective orders, or working closely with social services to provide additional support. Each step is aimed at preventing further harm and ensuring a safer environment for everyone involved. Thorough documentation plays a crucial role in supporting successful prosecution, so it's important to capture every detail accurately. Officers collect statements from victims and witnesses, which provide valuable first-hand accounts of the incident. Photographic evidence is also essential. Taking clear photos of injuries and any property damage helps to visually document the extent of the harm caused. When applicable, obtaining medical reports adds another layer of credibility and detail to the case. Overall, maintaining detailed and accurate records of the scene, behavior, and physical evidence is vital. These records not only strengthen the case but also ensure accountability throughout the investigative process. When it comes to arrest policies in domestic abuse cases, many jurisdictions have adopted mandatory arrest policies. These policies are designed to prioritize victim safety and ensure that there is consistency in how cases are handled legally. However, before making an arrest, officers must have clear legal grounds, such as evidence of assault or a credible threat, all while respecting the constitutional rights of those involved. Navigating the various statutory requirements can be complex, as officers need to comply with laws related to the use of force and proper detention procedures. Ultimately, the challenge lies in balancing the enforcement of the law with respecting individual rights, making sure that victim safety is upheld without compromising legal integrity. Police officers have an important role in connecting victims to various support systems. This connection can make a significant difference in a victim's recovery process. For example, Officers can refer victims to shelters if they need a safe place to stay, or to counseling services for emotional support. They can also put victims in touch with legal aid and victim advocacy organizations, which can provide guidance and assistance throughout their journey. The main goal of linking victims with these resources is to aid their recovery and empower them to make informed decisions about their next steps. It also helps to ensure that their safety is maintained long after the immediate police response has ended. By providing these connections, we're not only addressing the immediate crisis, but also supporting victims in rebuilding their lives with confidence and security. After the initial incident, police conduct follow-up visits to check on the victim's well-being and to ensure that any protective orders are being followed. This step is crucial in making sure the victim remains safe. Next, maintaining comprehensive case files allows authorities to monitor for repeat offenses and effectively track all interventions related to the case. Finally, ongoing communication with both victims and community partners plays a vital role in enhancing prevention efforts and supporting long-term safety. This continuous dialogue helps build trust and ensures that support systems are in place to prevent future incidents. When police respond promptly and thoroughly to domestic abuse cases, research shows that arrest rates go up and the harm to victims is significantly reduced. This quick response is crucial because it can prevent further violence. Effective intervention by law enforcement doesn't just address the immediate situation, it can actually help break the ongoing cycle of abuse. Another important factor is the accurate collection of evidence. When evidence is gathered meticulously, it increases the chances of successful prosecution, which holds offenders accountable. Supporting victims throughout this process also plays a key role in achieving justice, as victims who feel supported are more likely to participate in legal proceedings. Finally, when police work together with community organizations and services, these coordinated efforts create better overall outcomes for those affected by domestic abuse, ensuring comprehensive support and safety. When it comes to addressing abuse, police face several important challenges. One of the biggest issues is underreporting, as many incidents go unreported, making it harder to intervene effectively. Another significant obstacle is the reluctance of witnesses to come forward, which can limit the evidence and support needed for investigations. Additionally, offenders who reoffend create ongoing difficulties, as repeated offenses require sustained law enforcement efforts and resources. On top of these challenges, police must navigate legal mandates that direct how they respond. These laws aim to protect victims, but also ensure that the rights of all individuals are respected. By understanding these complexities, we can work toward improving protocols, enhancing training, and developing policies that better overcome the barriers to achieving justice and ensuring community safety.